Hi. In all the years that I've been creating content here at Arata Academy, I've received thousands of messages of every kind you can imagine. And I notice there is one particular subject that comes time and time again. In different ways, people are trying to find shortcuts in life. I receive messages from people who want to learn something new, but they don't really want to work hard. There are other people who would like to lose weight by, discovering some miracle food that's going to burn the extra fat. Other people would like to have extra money without putting extra effort. And regardless of the actual question, my generic answer is always the same. Don't take shortcuts because they take too long. Now, why is it that shortcuts don't work? If you stop and think about it for a minute, what are shortcuts? They're nothing more than a way to try to get a certain result without putting in the effort that you need to, without seeking personal development. Now we live in a day and age where, you see, we have more processing power in a tiny device, in a smartphone, in the palm of our hands, than the entire spaceship that took man to the moon. This has advantages, of course, but also leads people to waste their time looking at their smartphones, trying to find some quick answer, some quick or miracle solution to their problems, to their challenges. And all this technology sometimes makes us fall into this illusion that it is possible to find shortcuts and tricks, life hacks that will allow us to have the life that we want. And we spend hours searching for the answers on the search engines. We're looking at, lives of other people on social media. We're trying to find the apps that will make it easier for us to reach our goals. We believe that there is always an easy answer to our problems. And unfortunately, that is an illusion. A few years ago, Martin Scorsese wrote an open letter on this topic to his daughter, Francesca, in an Italian newspaper. And in this letter, this filmmaker spoke about how technology had completely changed the way movies are made, movies are distributed. Because now, for the first time in history, movies can be made on a pretty tiny budget. And that didn't exist when Scorsese was a teenager, when extremely low-budget films were the exception rather than the rule. He said, "Non sono le macchine a fare i film, sei tu. Poter prendere una cinepressa, iniziare a girare, poi mettere in tutto assieme con Final Cut Pro è una forma di libertà, ma fare un film, il film che senti di dover fare è un'altra cosa per la quale non esistono scorciatoie." He said that the tools don't make the movie, you make the movie. It is quite freeing to pick up a camera and start shooting random stuff and put it all together with Final Cut Pro or whatever software, but making a movie, the movie you need to make, well, that's completely different. And there are no shortcuts for that. So what is the alternative? If there are no shortcuts, what is the alternative? The alternative is to follow the right path. It is to dedicate yourself to achieving the results that you want, and this will make you deserving of it. You have to be absolutely dedicated to your goal. You have to give every part of yourself and protect your dreams with your life. And our ancestors, they had to fight against lack of resources, but today our struggle is to fight against the excess possibilities that freezes us and make us procrastinate. So again, Scorsese said, "Le scorciatoie non portano mai da nessuna parte." Non sto dicendo che tutto deve essere difficile, sto dicendo che la voce che ti accende è la tua voce. There are no shortcuts to anything. I'm not saying that everything has to be difficult. I'm saying that the voice that ignites you is your voice, your inner light, following the right path. If you were one of the people who wrote to me asking for, in a certain way, shortcuts to reach your goals, this conversation is with you. And my answer is still the same. Don't search for shortcuts because they take too long. Yeah, you could use a specific technique to memorize something more than the regular people. You could use some miracle supplement to burn that extra fat quicker or to gain more muscle, some supplement for that. You could, go after some scheme to have some extra money. But be honest with yourself. Do you really think that these shortcuts will last on the long term? Do you really think that it is possible to learn something without studying hard. They really believe it is possible to get a fit body without eating correctly, without exercising. Do you think that it is possible to get rich with those schemes? I'm just asking the questions. I already know you have the answers. Don't get me wrong. It is possible to speed up your learning. It is possible to eat better, to train more efficiently. You can invest more intelligently. In this case, is what you're doing. You're avoiding wasting your time following inefficient paths or avoiding repeating the same mistakes over and over. And whatever your goal might be, to get consistent results over time, you need to follow the right path. And it takes effort, it takes dedication to achieve the results that you desire. Now, what if you gave up these shortcuts completely? Here I am, I would like to end this conversation with a question, with a teaser. What if you gave up following shortcuts completely? What if you had the clarity of what you want in life and went after your goals in the right way, taking one baby step after another until you reach your goals? Wouldn't it be a better use of your time than constantly chasing for a miracle shortcut? The next great trick, the life hack that is going to be a game changer. Just try that. I'm sure you come to the similar conclusion that we have here, that it is not worth taking shortcuts because ultimately they take too long. Now, if you're interested in this topic, I have a personal development course for you, which will teach you how to improve your life by making small changes, starting with yourself. You can visit arata.se/personal development.